Hi everybody, my turn to cook tonight, so we're going to cook a honey soy glazed tenderloin of pork. Fairly cheap, dead straightforward. I'm no chef, no professional chef, definitely not, but I do like a bit of cooking. We're going to do a honey glazed pork tenderloin. Ingredients for the dish, relatively straightforward, not too difficult. 4 cloves of garlic, some lime, soy sauce, ground ginger, some black pepper and some honey, and of course the tenderloin itself. So what we need to do is prepare the tenderloin. So a lot of it will have this silver skin on here. We need to take all of that off. But basically we're going to marinate the pork for at least an hour, preferably a little bit more, and then we'll move on to preparing the dish. We're going to have long stem broccoli with the dish as a side. So let's get on and do the preparation. So let's clear this away and start with the pork tenderloin and strip that off. Favourite knife. Get in amongst it, take all of this off because it ends up quite chewy when you're if you cook with it on. So take all this off. Okay, I've trimmed the pork now. As you can see, most of the silver skin's off of that there. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to get on. I've given the board a wash down. We'll get on and prep and start chopping up the rest of the ingredients. So, done the preparation. We're now ready to put it all together in a marinade. The zip bag, this one from Asda. Other items are available, of course. So let's unzip this. And what we're going to do, we're going to put in there our 4 cloves of garlic, chopped up. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. 3 of those. We then need 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 of those. Quite a dollop of honey, not really quite a dollop, it's really a 1/4 cup. Some ground ginger, a teaspoon of that. And then 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper.
Do you want me to grind it?
20 turns, something like that. And a tablespoon of fresh lime juice. Okay. And all we've got to do to that is add our tenderloin. So let's fold that in as well. Give it a good shake, mix it all up so it gets fully coated. And we're going to put it in the fridge for at least an hour. So the pork is marinating, we've done the pork. The next stage of the process is to do a glaze. The glaze is something that we'll add later on in the cooking process. It's basically 1/4 cup of honey and 1/4 cup of soy sauce. So as we're nearly at the bottom of this jar, what I'm going to do is add the soy sauce to the honey. So about the same honey to soy sauce ratio. What I'm going to do is pop the lid back on, so we're near the end there. Give it a shake up.
Let's have a look.
Good to go. Let's have a...
Can't see the screen.
Next stage is to take the pork out of the fridge and start the cooking process. So we've been marinating for a couple of hours now, taking that out of the fridge. What we need to do now is sear the pork. But first of all, let's get the oven right up to temperature. We want 190 degrees. Great stuff. Let's get a nice solid pan on the heat. Whack that up, raring to go. And we're going to take this out, give it a couple of seconds just to warm up. We'll take that out, sear it on both sides, and then we're going to put it on a baking tray, put it in the oven for 25 minutes. We've now done one side, we're going to have a little flick over, see how we're doing. Yep, lovely, let's flip that one over. Lovely. All sealed now. So that's great, and come in close, you can have a look and see how lovely and golden that looks when we come in all over. Now we're going to put that onto our baking tray. We're going to put it in the oven for 25 minutes on, like I said, 190 degrees. So we can leave that in there and concentrate then on the side dishes. Oh, and cheeky slap. Keith Flooring style. Cheers, Keith. Got the broccoli in the steamer. Little bit of the old salt. And we're good to go. 5 minutes to go. We're going to bring out the pork. And then we're going to, remember this? We're going to base it with this and put it back in for a few minutes just to finish it off. So here she is, all lovely. Now what we're going to do is pour this over, and I'm just going to give it a little brush. Let's leave it to it, and let's whack it back in for the remaining 4 minutes. So pork's rested for 15 minutes now. We're going to take that off. Looks good. Three pieces, massive amount really. I'm going to tip that over. Look at that, lovely. And three more pieces. Remember this little bit of, just drizzle that over the top. A little bit of loveliness. Just a few spring onions just to float along the top there. Add to the Oriental experience. Right, let's go to the table. Job done.